Boy, I just gotta say, it is a early, gorgeous evening. Boy, and them leeches are so loud. I tell you one thing, they're very, very loud. Well, hello there, everybody, and welcome into an all-new season of A Day in the Life. Well, I gotta say, it is a beautiful evening. We got thunderstorms in the forecast too, so I think after sunset, it will be here. As you can see right over there are some storm clouds. Can't see them because them trees are in the way. We do got a full moon tonight. Just look at that little tiny dot right there. It is a beautiful evening. I smell somebody barbecuing. One of the greatest outdoor activities there ever is barbecuing hamburgers, hot dog, steak, fajitas, fresh corn. Just a lot of things that you can ever think of. But anyway, just a perfect evening to do this all new season, and I've been waiting to do this season for at least 5 to 6 weeks already. But yeah, we've been gone for a long while. Just a beautiful evening as we all look at it. The sun is about ready to set, as you guys can see. Just a beautiful, beautiful evening. So not only barbecuing is a main outdoor activity, but walking the dog, doing a show, a series, going out swimming, going for a ride, or anything that's outdoor activity related, such as swimming. I mean, that is also a main activity as well. But anyway, well, I gotta say, on a beautiful evening like this, that's what I feel like doing, is filming my next dog show. Love's new series. It is the greatest show that I've ever created. I'm hoping that one day I'm going to be out of here soon. Sooner or later, I sure hope that day is coming, which I know it is. Because I don't like being here. I don't know why, but it's just bored. It's boring without love being here, and for me to be happy. It's a lot of times I'm not even happy being here. And plus, not being with her during this time. And I know it's holidays coming up. Her birthday is just around the corner next week or the next following week, which is the 30th, which is her birthday. But anyway, yeah, you can see them clouds right off in the distance. And yeah, I tell you, guys, I wished I had the money to move out of here, but it's hard for me to save. I got all my bills that I have to pay. That is SWF fee, which is $350. The rent is $381. The electricity bill just went up to $66. The Wi-Fi bill is the same at $18.47. And pretty much the state of Texas ought to be paying for my rent. I shouldn't have to pay out a paycheck just to provide for my place to live here. I mean, even though this place is just temporary. That's all it is. Just it's a temporary place. And If the state of Texas could help me pay for the rent, I would be saving $381 monthly, and I would rebuild that money. And so far, the money that would be rebuilt, it would pretty much be used for like emergencies or anything. But so far as we all look at it, my dad has not come down from Brady because I know he's busy on the Brady home. I mean, I know. It's he's been busy, and well, with the garage, with almost everything, he's busy. But yeah, look at this. That is giant wall cloud. Now, like I said, the rain will be here, I think, later on this evening, and thunderstorms will be here too. But guys, I gotta say, one of my coworkers, he's leaving next week to get moved out. He can't stand his roommate. His roommate eats and sleeps and does whatever. And I gotta say, I tell you, his house, I walked in there, it looked like a pigsty. And that's the reason why one of my coworkers is moving out. So you can't stand somebody that's gonna eat and sleep all the time, especially on the days off that he's off. That apartment is a mess. Well, here's the thing, if he gets evicted, that's his problem. It's none of our problems. Golly, that guy's being loud. We hear that all the time going up and down the street. But I gotta say, it is hot and muggy out here, and yes, you can see the sweat all over. Gonna have to take a shower tonight and get ready for bed in a little while. May cook some dinner. Don't know what I'm gonna have, but we'll figure it out. But anyway, just thought I'd do this episode to launch off an all new season. Gotta say, it's not really easy for me right now. Been struggling. But I'm hoping that things will get better in due time. I hope next year in 2024 it would be better. Be a whole lot better when this inflation ends, when all this stupidity just ends. Because, we're all looking at it. I mean, with high inflation and the cost of food and fuel and groceries and housing and a lot of things, it's not easy for us middle class Americans right now. So a lot of us are having to deal with debt and this and that, and so far I look at my bank account and I say to myself, with food and fuel, that's just the only things. $65 for groceries and about $22 to fill up my car fuel tank. And it's hard. Almost $800 a month that I have to pay out of pocket to provide for me. And I really wish my dad would be here to talk to SWF to see if I qualify for rent relief. That way, the state of Texas could help me in paying for this place that I'll live in. That way, I can afford to leave one day, is when I have all that money back and stuff, and rebuild what I had lost due to my former friend Benny. And I gotta say, he took a lot of money from me since 2014 all the way to 2022. And yeah, he lied all about it. He's like, oh, I promise you, I'm going to pay all your money back to you. And he never did. He made promises, he never kept them. He lied straight to my face all the time. He made a fool of himself. You know? I would have said to him, either you have my money or I'm going to nail your ass to the wall. And I would have said that to him. Or nail your hide to the wall. That's a better way of saying it. But anyway. But yeah, that's what I would have said to him. I would have said, hey, I wish that my former friend would have done something special for me, was staying truthful and honoring his word, but he never did. And the media, the fake news, and all of this, that's what he's all but liking and stuff. But anyway, the fake news is fake just like he is. And that's why he needs to get serious help. I've been telling him for the last 2 seasons he needs it. But anyway, I hope one day he gets some serious help and realize that he's been wrong this whole time. It's wrong for him to sit there and lie to me all this time, and lie to his family and my family and me and Duncan and Caleb and all those that had ever cared for him. If he's watching tonight, I want to say this to you. You've been wrong this whole time to do everybody that trusted you wrong. It ain't right what you did. And like I said, whether you end up in prison or jail, it don't matter. Because it will bring a little bit of justice to what you did. And 9.5 years, I think that's 9.5 to 10 years in jail or prison. That would be really good for you. At least that would bring me some clarity and some justice. But, you done that to somebody else, let me tell you, they would have locked your butt up in jail. They would have sued you. They would have put a lien on your property. They would have done a lot of things. That's one thing you don't seem to understand, is they could do that. If I had a lawyer, I would have sued you. Let's put it that way. I would have. I would have said, hey, in front of the jury, I would have said, hey, this man, I helped him for 9.5 years, and he promised me all the time, he was begging me, hands and knees down, and he was begging me. And he was saying, I need to borrow some money. Do you think it'd be all right? I said, yeah, okay, but I want it back. And 9.5 years that he done me like this, I said, hey, you know what? I got to draw the line somewhere. 2022 was it. And, well, after that night when I brought his, last time ever, I bought his groceries for him. And this was the last time that I ever bought groceries for him. I said, hey, this would be the last time that I get to see you or whatever. But anyway, it's hard to be lied to all this time. And I really wish that he would have stayed true to his word, but he never did. You can't trust anybody like him who does not keep his word. I mean, I'm sorry to say that. It's true. I deserve the truth, and everybody that was treated wrong, they deserve the truth too. But a lie detector test and a result could change everything. And I knew to the top of what he did, I knew he lied, and I know he's going to be a liar and he will never change. And I keep saying it all the time that a person like that does not change overnight. And I truly learned my lesson on not trusting him anymore. He simply ain't getting another dollar out of my pocket or anything else like that. But anyway, I gotta say just one thing. Don't ever put your trust in somebody that does not keep their words. But anyway. But you know what? I'm hoping that I am going to rebuild pretty soon. Whether if it takes me a year or 2 years or even 3 to rebuild, that's going to be really good. Just, I hope that time will come. I mean, I hope so. And I hope if my dad is watching this, I hope that he will see how badly I've been hurt over the years. But, man, I gotta say, this storm cloud up here is glowing. Just look at that. That is huge. But I hope my dad will be down here soon to help me out. I would love to be out of here by next year or 2025 if necessary. Just to start my own housing and mortgage and a lot of cool things that I would love to do. And I think about it all the time. Whether if I'm at over here at my place or if I'm at work, I think about it all the time. Just hope and pray that there will be sudden changes, and I hope that there will be. But anyway, well, I gotta say, the cloud is really starting to light up, and boy, It's a beautiful night. It's fixing to be pretty. But we do have a pretty good chance of thunderstorms just the way we look at it. I mean, you could tell from that cloud way over there. Everything is coming from the north. But anyway. Now I hope that soon the light comes on. Wow, pretty good. Whew. But it is hot and humid, and as you can see, the sweat on my face, it is very warm. And that's why we're getting that thunderstorm activity to start developing. So yeah, within probably a few hours from now, it's going to be storming. Because everything is coming from the north, from Brady. But anyway. You know, guys, I hope I can heal. I hope I could do whatever I want one of these days. To do a dog series, to have my own place. The apartment is just the start. And if there's any way that I can rebuild all that money that I had lost, then that would also be good too. I mean, I just hope that there's a way that that's going to happen real soon. But yeah, look at that thing. Boy, that thing is lighted up beautifully. So look at that. Starting to look at these pretty clouds as they have the sunset reflecting off of them. Just absolute beautiful. But you know what, guys? I keep everything in God's hands. I know that things will change if we just keep Him first. And I know they will. Now, forgive me of what I said earlier. But anyway, I know this process of healing takes a while. But hopefully, soon, everything will change. I'll have my own place. I could do a dog series. I could do almost anything I want in order to make that happen. But I can't make it happen if I'm not saving any money, and I don't have any money whatsoever because everything goes towards my bills. Anything that I do have left over goes towards groceries or fuel. And yeah, that's what it goes to. But anyway, well, I'm going to go ahead and end this episode here tonight. And we'll see you all in the next episode when we return next week as we get ready to do our second one of season 3. So, anyway, have a good night, everybody. See y'all soon.